Good morning, fourth graders. Today in math, we are ordering fractions from least to greatest. All of the fractions that you're going to be putting in order from least to greatest have the same denominator. So that means it's as if the whole is broken into the same amount of pieces. So let's do number 1 together, then you can pause the video and try the rest on your own. If you look at number 1, we have 2/4, 4/4, 1/4, and 3/4. Just a quick refresher, if you had 2/4, that's like saying you had a shape broken into 4 equal parts and you had 2 of those parts shaded in. A friendly way to think of this is the numerator that is the smallest is going to be the least fraction or the smallest fraction, and the numerator that's the largest is going to be the largest fraction because that means you'll have the most pieces shaded in. All you need to do to order these is you need to just use the grab tool or the tool with the little finger on it and drag each of these shapes in order. All I did was take a screenshot so you'll see the same fraction behind. So I know 1/4 is going to be the smallest, 2/4 is going to be the next largest, then 3/4, and finally 4/4 is going to be the biggest. So these fractions are now in order from least to greatest because 1/4 would be as if you had 1 of the fraction shaded in, 2/4 would be half of the fraction shaded in, 3/4 would be the next largest, and 4/4 would be like having the whole thing shaded in or one whole shaded in. So go ahead, pause the video now, answer the rest of the questions, and then you can come on back and check your answers to see how you did. All right, for number 2, we have 1/8 that's already the smallest. I know 3/8 is going to be the next largest. Then I know 4/8, then 6/8, and finally 7/8 will be the largest in number 2. On number 3, I know 1/6 should be the smallest, so that's going to be first. Then 3/6, then 4/6. 8/6 will be the largest, and 5/6 will be the next. So 1/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6, and 8/6. I'm also noticing that when I look at this, 8/6 is an improper fraction. That means the top number is larger than the bottom number. So 8/6 is really like you have one whole and 2/6 shaded in. So that's more than 1. So that is definitely the largest fraction in number 3. On number 4, 1/5 is already the smallest. Oops. 1/5 is already the smallest and in the first place. Next, I know I'm going to have 2/5, then 3/5, then 4/5, and 5/5. Let's take a look at the second page. On the next page, the smallest fraction that I see is 2/9. That's already in the first spot. Then I know 3/9 would be the next biggest, then 4/9 and 6/9. Now notice this isn't a full set of unit fractions. It's not like it goes 1/9, 2/9, 3/9, 4/9, 5/9. It's missing a few of them, but we can still order the ones that we have in order from least to greatest. Number 6 already starts with 1/7. Then I'm going to have 3/7, 4/7, 6/7, and 7/7. Number 7, I know 1/12 is going to be the smallest, and then 3/12, and then 4/12, 5/12, and 8/12. And last but next I have number 8, 1/10 is the smallest, then 2/10, 3/10, 5/10, and 8/10. On the third page, I have 2/6. I know that's not the smallest because I see 1/6, then 2/6, then 3/6, 4/6, and 6/6. Number 10, 1/4 is already the smallest. Then I see 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, and 5/4. 5/4 is another one of those improper fractions that is more than 1. 5/4 is really equal to 1 and 1/4, so that is definitely the largest because it is more than one whole. Number 11, I see 1/9 is the smallest. Then I know 2/9, 3/9, 5/9, and 7/9. And last but not least, number 12, 1/11 is already the smallest in the first spot, then 4/11, then 5/11, 8/11, and 9/11. I hope that went well for you today. As always, reach out if you have any questions, and have